Hey everyone, Ryan Hauser here. I just want to shoot another quick video, and in this video I'm going to show you how to get infinite returns after 10 days. Basically, it's what I'm going to be getting. Alright, so anyways, I go into some Gladia accounts of mine. Now I have a lot more accounts obviously, but these are the only ones that you need to see for the illustration today. So these are basically accounts that I have qualified. This one, actually this one's qualified too, but this one I don't ever work off this side. It's just one of the many company oversides, overspills. Same with this one. They don't keep up with me, but that's life. Anyway, so I always start over to here because this is the side I work on. This is where all of my structure is way over here. Anyways, so all I do is I follow the binary, okay? So on my left leg, says 16.7, on the right is 247, so I'm going to go left. All right, now here it says 4.9 and 8.5. I should go left, right? But I don't go left because in this case, just because two of these spots I've sold to some people that, you know, said they were going to like take action, and well, I mean, so I kind of focused more over here. So anyways, I sold my key spots here, and so anyways, they obviously went and chased shiny objects, but they're now coming back as of yesterday, so this should grow a little bit, and I think that's why I got the 4.9 sitting here. But anyway, so I don't worry about this one because it doesn't make sense to build there now because I've went too deep down here, just so you know. All right, so anyways, I also always pass this one, so I don't worry about these two. I'll pass them. So then I come back over to here. All right, now this says 2 over here, and this says 4.9, so I'm going to go left. All right, now I have other ones off this string and off these strings, but I'm not going there because obviously it's telling me to go left. So now I'm going to go left over to here. Well, now I have 0 and 9.8, so again I'm going to go left. Okay, see, so for instance, I have a spot under this spot right here, but it's telling me to go left, so I'm going left again. And now here, it's pretty well even. I mean, it's 0.15 and 0. All right, so still though, I'm basically looking at this at 0, 0 because I'm looking at putting in, first of all, I was looking at putting in 1 Bitcoin. Okay, so then what I want to do is I basically want to divide this one into 2. All right, so basically I got 5 on this side, I could put 5 on this side. So I want to divide them into 2 to get an extra binary. So I come down here at 2.5, 2.5, and it's not there. I don't really want to create any more accounts. I just have so many accounts. So I want to just upgrade. Well, I can only upgrade 0.5 at a time. So I'm like, okay, fine. I'm just going to put in 2 Bitcoin. I'm going to upgrade 0.5, 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. All right, because that'll put me to Spartacus 5s. So watch what this is going to do now. Okay, so anyways, that's going to put this now to 0.5. It's going to put this to 0.5. It'll put this to 0.5. It'll put this to 0.5. Okay, so now, let me just show you. I'm putting in a total of 2 Bitcoin today. Okay? Now, what is this going to give me? This is going to give me a 13% binary at 0.5. This one here is going to give me a 13% or 11% at 0.5. All right, so we're just going to start writing these out here real quick. Just write them off of this if I can. I'm going to go, I'll go 11% at 0.5 and 13% at 0.5. Okay, so now what this is going to do is now you take this to 0.5 and 0.5, and that's now 1. That's going to shoot up here onto this right leg. So that's going to be put right, right here. This is going to carry these two up to here, which will make this a 1. Just turn my sound down real quick. All right. And so now we're going to get one binary because the low side is 1. So 11% of 1. So we're going to go 11% of 1 Bitcoin. Whoops, we lost the 0.5 up here. There we go. All right, so now that's going to then now carry 2 Bitcoin up to here. Okay, there's one from this side, one from this side that's new. So that puts 2 up here on the left. So now this is going to pay us 11% on the 2 Bitcoin. Okay, so now let's take this, 11% on 2 Bitcoin. Need that dot in there. All right, so now, where are we? We're right here. So now that's also going to carry the 2 up the left side of this one. So that's going to make this one a 4. All right, well, you can see we still have more than 4 here, so we're going to get paid on that whole 2 Bitcoin that rode up. So another 11% on 2. Okay, now that 2 is going to ride up on the right side of here, so that's going to make this a 10. Well, don't worry, we're not going to get paid on this one. It's on the wrong side. Okay, and then that's going to ride it up on this side, which we are going to get the 2 here. So that's going to make that an 18. So we'll get the 2 at 15% here. 15% on 2. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to calculate these out and see exactly what they are. All right, let me just copy a digit here real quick so I get the same size. Okay, so what you do is you're going to take 0.5 times 11%. Whoops, do that one more time. Did I do that right? 0.5 times 11%. There we go. So 0.055. All right, this one here, you go 0.5 times 13%, 0.065. Oops. Okay, and then I'm just going to copy this. Actually, you know what? I can just hit return and go down. Okay, and so then this one here, 11% of 1 is going to be 0.11. Okay, 11% of 2 is going to be 0.22. 11% of 2 will be 0.22. And 15% of 2 Bitcoin is going to be 0.3. Now let's just roll this down here so we make sense of it. Okay, so now these are my payouts. Okay, this is what I'm going to get paid here in like 6 to 7 hours. All right, so now we're just going to add all this up real quick. So I'm going to go equal that out. So we got 0.055 plus 0.065 plus 0.11 plus 0.22 plus 0.22 plus 0.3 equals 0.97 Bitcoin. Okay, so I'm going to be getting paid now. Make sure here, wait. Got the one binary here at the 13%, this one at the 11. We got this one here at the 11 at 1. We got this one here at 11 at 2, this one here at 11 at 2, this one here at 15 at 2. Okay, so 0.97. Just want to show you guys something here now. Actually, here, let's just take one of these numbers. So today, I'm going to get paid 0.97 Bitcoin. That means that I have in here, let's just do it here. 0.97. Okay, so that means that in the system, I still have 1.03. Now, 1.03. Now, I want you guys to understand something. This 1.03 that's being left in there is going to turn to 4 Bitcoin in 90 days. Okay? Follow me now? Because these are still 2 Bitcoin worth of accounts. Yeah, I pulled out a bunch of binaries, so I've only got 1 Bitcoin left in there. But that one Bitcoin's going to turn. So just right there in 90 days, guys, that's a 400% return on my money. Okay, so figure that out over a year. That's over 1,600%. Okay, but it gets way better than that. I'm going to show you something here. So we're just going to go, that there is 1,600% ROI per year just on what I'm putting in today. All right, but here's where it gets better. Now, these two accounts now bring me in on a Spartacus 5. They bring in 0.022 a piece. All right, but I'm going to divide those into half because I already had half a Bitcoin sitting here. See, all of these now are a Spartacus 5. Okay, so now they're at the one in there and they go to 11s. Okay, so they're all, one sec here. Let's just take these out now. Okay, so see, this is what they all are now. But I already had 0.5, so I'm not going to factor that in. So I'm going to half what they pay me per day because that's equivalent to the exact money that I put in today. Okay, so that payment is 0.01111111. All right, so let me just show you real quick. I'm going to show you why this is so cool. So copy, paste, okay. Now we're going to go 0.01111234. Okay, and that's per day, but now we're going to times that by 4, right? Because we just upgraded 4 accounts. Okay, so that equals, oops, that equals 0.04 right there. Now, check this out. We have 1.03 left in there after 7 hours from now. So 1.03, we are going to now divide it by this number to tell us how many days until these accounts even pay us back that 1.03. So we're going to go divided by 0.0, and then all the 4s. So in 23 days, okay, so 23.17 days. So let me just write that down in here. 23, well, we'll just go 23 days. What's 0.1, a couple hours. This is with no rolling in, guys. 23 days. This is with no rolling in and no binary. Okay, these accounts can obviously create more, and not that if you're rolling this money back in, this 23 days will knock itself down. Okay, because basically these accounts, because they were already at 0.5, get paid every 2 days. So if I rolled that back in, all that would knock this down to like 10 days, okay? But I'm going to show you with no rolling in, no nothing. Just you came in, you had this situation, and you put in 2 Bitcoin. All right, so basically, guys, what you got to understand here is in 23 days, with the money that I put in now, I now have $0 of my 2 Bitcoin in there. I have already been paid it all back after 23 days. Okay, that's 0 in there. However, over the next 67 days, these accounts are going to get me 4 Bitcoin. Well, guess what, guys? You know what that means? At that point, infinite return. Spelt that wrong. Infinite. Whoops. Infinite. Oh, it looks funny too with all capitals. Okay, after that 23-day point, your infinite return on your money. You've already got your money back and you're still making a return on that. Okay, so in 23 days, all of the 2 Bitcoin that I put in, that's without rolling it over, guys. That's if I don't roll any of this over, which clearly you can see I roll my money back in because I'm putting another 2 Bitcoin back in today, which is only part of what I made yesterday. So I do roll it back in, but without rolling it back in, just by putting it in this situation, okay, I'm getting my money back in 23 days. After that, I've got $0 left out of this 2 Bitcoin in the system, and yet it's going to be getting me 4 Bitcoin over the, in the next 67 days. So, and now do understand this 0.044. Let me grab my calculator real quick just to make you guys really clear. Okay, the 0.044, 0.0 times 23. Okay, well, yeah, oh yeah, we already knew that. The 1.03. So I just want you guys to understand, these accounts are going to turn into 4 Bitcoin total. Okay, but after we get to our 0, you got to understand there's only going to be 3 Bitcoin left coming to us. I just want to make sure you understand that. Remember, because it's already paid us 1 Bitcoin over the 23 days to get our 1 Bitcoin back here. Okay, just so you understand. The total accounts are going to be getting us 4 Bitcoin, but once all your money's out, you're down to 3 Bitcoin. But you still have 3 Bitcoin. You still have more money coming back to you after you've already got your money back out. And guys, this is my point. This is why you can roll this stuff over and over again, because then you get to pile on compounding. There's no compounding factored into this. There's no rollover into this. There's no nothing. The fact is, this is just the power of my strategy. All right? You want to start rolling stuff in, you knock all of these numbers way more into your favor, okay? Anyways, I just wanted to give you one last little example, real life example of what I do, why I keep rolling my money back in. Guys, one last thing is, you got to understand something here. What is my return if I would have referred somebody that came in and put 2 Bitcoin under me down here? Okay, I want you to understand the power of that. Guess what? I'm infinite return right out of the gates. Okay? And all of these numbers would still stand true. The only difference is I don't have this 23-day wait to get my money back because I didn't put any money in. So I'm showing you how profitable it is for you to put your own money back in, rolling it back in. It's even more profitable when you get referrals to come in underneath you. Okay? So anyways, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you have a great day. If you're not in GladiaCoin yet, give your head a shake. You need to get in it. And if you're already in GladiaCoin, you need to be scraping around trying to find more money to put more accounts in. But make sure that you get yourself set up right. Make sure you use my strategies. They're killer. They make so much money. All right, that's it for this video, guys. We'll see you in another one.